और हमारा क्वेश्चन पता है मतलब वो हाँ नहीं देखो
while bringing where the meetings are going on, right? So please switch off your mobile phone, at least for today.
नमस्कार
I completed my education in 1996 from this university. So when people asked me to give this welcome speech, I was truly honored. So let me start with this. Well, I absolutely hated this science when I was a student. But it started making a lot of sense when I got my first job. And when I have my kids and they go to school now, it makes perfect sense. So thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected dignitaries, my colleagues, association members, HOD sir, respected faculty members, staff, ex-staff, the friends and families of alumni members, this reunion, this moment provides an opportunity that evokes nostalgia. I hope many of you, after this reunion here, will have got new relationships, new friendships, and have created new opportunities. So, it's kind of informal now. We want to formalize it, and we want to do the training and placement of students that we want to talk to the department about, the student benefit scheme. So these are some of the basic goals, right? But we're not going to achieve all of the things in one go. People who could not reach. We use all kinds of communication modes. For example, like websites, SMS, mobile, personal contact. I think Satyaran has some thousands of rupees of mobile phone bill to arrange it. But whomever we could reach, we did, and we are doing using the technology to take this to people who wanted to get but could not because of the personal comment. He has been with us from the beginning, And I just want to thank Manasandhan Patel for coming to Bangalore to instigate this. He came to Bangalore at the beginning of this year and he said, let's do it. And then he came back and connected us with the department mistake. And believe me, this will come in the course of the day today. It's an honest mistake without any, okay? To keep this friendship alive, and we are planning to organize this every year. I, Narendra from 1996 batch, welcome you all to this event.
Absolutely privileged to have this opportunity to introduce everybody to our honorable guest. Small introduction on Bumca, I mean BUMCA. Vikram, please.
Thank you. respected sir, welcome sisters. I'm Vikram Kumar, part of from 2006, and currently working in Alumni Private Limited as a senior engineer. Let me take you to a small presentation what about Bumca. We call it as AUMC Bumca. It started in 1998 with a group Yahoo group ID, and we use that group ID to connect with each other always. And the first ever Bumca meeting was one off every year. The idea of this Milan is to connect with the department in the more way, to connect with all students. We are also using new social tools to connect each other so that we can grow more.
Live telecast in the URL, so anybody from abroad also they are just viewing it in live. So thank you. Thank you all. Thank all who are behind this webinar and who are dear students and dear media and others. I have given this speech to read out before you. It is a great occasion for all of us to be here today. And I think there was a large Bumca alumni presence. But I do understand that all of us have our prior engagements. So those who have been able to make it, I would like them to know that we really assisted for the organization that has been so close to my heart all these years. What can I do for my fellow students? He told, every tomorrow is a new day for you. And I would like to engage the tomorrow for many future things. Another profession I also remember, when we went to Vice Chancellor, we told that we will follow the ODISHA.
Good morning to everybody. Dr. Reshkadar, the head of the Department of Computer Science Department, mechanics, Professor Raj, Yoiker, Professor Vishwas Raj, Chairman of the Council, Professor Chaudhary, the Director for the Development Council, Mr. Anand Rao, the guest of honor today, Mr. Panda, the Chief Speaker for today's occasion, invited ladies and gentlemen, our beloved alumni, my loving students, supporting staff of the department and of the university, my friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Milan today. It takes me to few years back. When I was sitting and hearing, I was thinking of that old Milan, Sunil Das and Noodle. And that Milan has ended in a disaster. They could not meet Sunil Das and they could not, the hero and heroine, they could not live together, but they died together. That is a great message. This Milan, the alumni are meeting along with the students of the department and with the teachers. We are just facilitators. A Vice Chancellor is just a facilitator. He may be the Chief Executive Officer of the university. But if you want to exercise the executive power, the academic system, this academic institution will collapse. In the academic system, the vice chancellor's role is the role of a facilitator or a leader, academic leader and an administrative leader, who facilitates the entire process and wants that and ensures that his vision about the institution is fulfilled through his colleagues, through the students, and also through the alumni. Otherwise, the vice chancellor will be a great failure. The university will go down and down, and the future of this student community will be very dark and bleak. I am happy since my days when I assumed the charge, and before that also, I was always a staunch advocate of formation of alumni associations. In a university system, you can have a university level alumni system, but that will become a bit separate. Because we can be identified. So the best thing is, each department should have its management. The Department of Computer Science, the Department of Journalism, Mass Communication, the Department of Management Studies, Business Administration, maybe one or two science departments. They form their alumni associations and serve this institution and serve my students, those who are pursuing their studies today. The basic objective is, I have seen myself, I have moved throughout this country during last 11, 12 years, visited a large number of universities and institutions. I am not boasting, perhaps no other teacher of a university system in ODISHA might have visited so many universities and colleges. And I have seen how alumni associations have been working for the growth and development of those institutions. And I am confident our alumni can also do that. I am also aware of the fact that our alumni are not that highly placed in the socio-economic system of this country as compared to other leading universities of the country. But within our own limitations, geography has put us in a disadvantageous position. Our students, those who started or those who had a modest professional degree, has gone many steps ahead. They now occupy very important positions in different organizations. So our endeavor should be to bring them together and bring them closer to their alma mater. Because I know that if the computer science department has produced about 1,000 students, 30% of the students may have grievances about the department, about the university. I am very open. I cannot say that all our alumni will be having very memorable memories about the department, about their teachers, about the university system in which they had studied. But at least 30% of them will be having fond memories of the department, fond memories of the university, fond memories of their friends, fond memories of their teachers. and another 40% may be new students. If this 30% who have fond memories, they make effort, this 40% can join hands with them, and these 70% alumni can come together and do a lot of things for the university. Alumni associations in many universities and colleges have made me, I will develop a mechanism through which the year you conduct your alumni meet at Bangalore, our students will go from here, final year, so that the bondage will continue. The bondage will continue. Second thing which I expect from our alumni is you contribute towards academic. My students should become the beneficiaries of your expertise. Your expertise. Anytime, any one of you who are free and can devote 1 week, at least 5 days, leave your headquarters from Bangalore or Hyderabad, come in the guest house, and I expect minimum a dozen such alumni every year in the university. So many other things you can do. You are all more exposed than me. You are seeing the better side of the world. I am born in Parachamali, in a very underdeveloped area. My education, total education in Berhampur University. In 70s, when hardly there was only one hostel, one bus used to come from Berhampur to Bangalore and back, not like so many buses. We used to have bicycles to go to Berhampur to see a movie and come back in a bicycle. Those days, I have seen and we have grown there. We are now in a much better atmosphere. I don't say that we are giving all luxuries to our students, but I am committed to give comforts. I am committed to give comforts to our students, both academic comforts and physical comforts. At a first step, we have ensured, I have only 3 MCA students 6-7 months back in some other occasion, that I will give you at least 2 more teachers by the coming academic session, and I have fulfilled my commitment, 2 new teachers for now. And now we are trying to give a professional look to the infrastructure facilities of the department. We are spending around 25 lakhs for the development of the infrastructure facilities of the department. It may go to 30 lakhs, doesn't matter. May go to 35 lakhs, doesn't matter. But the department will get a facility. And the commitment is by the next academic session. I was discussing with the HOD. I want that this should be done by 31st of March. But he has some apprehensions. My hands are tied with the bureaucratic procedures, financial procedures. So the process may take some time, but I am committed to complete the process by 31st of May, so that next year the department will have better facilities. So if I go on talking like this, there will be no end. I was given only 10 minutes. When I was a teacher, I used राम करे ऐसा हो जाए, मेरी इंडिया थोड़ी मिल जाए, मैं जाऊं तू सो जाए. This should be the concept of the Alumni. The Alumni should say, my slip you get, I will remind out. When my alumni are out and working as ambassador, my students will have peace of mind, rest, sleep, peace of mind. When they will
I request Ashok Sir to come to the front bench and please have the presentation. Professor Berhampur, Vice Chancellor, Berhampur University. Esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Alumni, Vice President, Mind Committee. Esteemed Chief Speaker of this occasion, Mr. San Kumar Parla, NIC Government of India. My dear friend, Mr. Bhatt, the Chief Architect of this celebration. My dear friend, Professor. But what I observed from the department, that your department is not for supply of IT. IT here does not mean information technology. Rather, I mean here intellectual training. I'm sure you have a lot of talented part of students. It is your talent that will brought you all high positions. Put up your academic lab to the land, where you have landed and you have a now. It is rightly quoted that we do not need your finance, we do not need your money, but we need your sustainable cooperation to the department. In this respect, I can say one thing is the line by Vice Chancellor. But my request to all of you that don't hesitate to visit the department and try to visit as much time as possible. And that too, when you visit the department, always make it a point, rush to the smart classroom and address our students, our young minds, ignite them. Because that is more important. Before we coming over here, we had a discussion in the Vice Chancellor's chamber. Mr. Lagi was telling about some soft skills. That is what we need. Because they should not have been pinpoint about the weakness of our students. I'm sure they will get employed. Well, friends, as time is short, only 5 minutes are given. We are very much concerned, as I told you, about the employability with my Vice Chancellor. डिपार्टमेंट के साथ जुड़े रहो, हमारे यंग माइंड्स को काबिल बनाओ, कामयाबी उनके पीछे भागी।
Come to the side and share this message over. Please give me a hand. Professor Vishwanath, Professor Chaudhary, Dr. Bhatt, esteemed colleagues from the Department of Computer Science, and my fellow colleagues from other departments, students of the Computer Science Department, the alumni, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to be associated with the non-subject, and which took me back to 1991, when we conceived to have our own alumni. A journey and covered almost the western part of Odisha, spending 3 sleepless nights, and with a car which nobody wanted to visit every garage in a town. In those, till the people, because almost around 22 batches of students have passed out, and we want to bring them together, teachers and teachers of all the faculties that was there in that particular time such as this era. And with contacting through post-haste, personal touch, we were able to start the alumni and made our first function on 31st of May 1992. Professor was retiring on that particular day. This also reminds me, particularly when I saw the souvenirs, there I find the brief biodata of some of the alumni. On that particular reason, we also brought out the facilities that we had at that particular time. We did not probably continue that same tempo for some years, but subsequently we continued it. And now the situation has come that as we organize every alternative year, when even now my students who are there who have started asking when we are meeting next, which reflects the students who have passed out in the department. I have always a personal feeling that for a teacher, that may not happen to every human being. If anyone excels, still feels happy, it is for two persons. One, either his or her student, the other, his or her children. Alumni can create the opportunity. And that can, the situation of luck, when equality can also recognize and people can be empowered. Thank you very much for inviting me, associating me on this opportunity.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Mr. Malhotra, distinguished guests, my young friends, young students from the computer department, and with the mindful Mr. Anand, who made him just on today. Friends from NIT were here with me. I feel really very happy, very glad. Government process. You see, NIT is the organization which was founded during the very early 80s and respected Vice Chancellor, other members of the dance, all the faculty members, the ex-students and the current students. A very warm good afternoon to all of you. It's indeed an honor to be getting this chance to interact with so many of you. Really a nice feeling. Berhampur is my hometown. This is where I grew up. I was born in a remote village in Alumni district. After that, most of my life was spent in Berhampur. So it's very it's indeed a great experience to be here on an occasion like this.
I request all of you to be silent. This is not the way.
The MPhil program has progressed quite well in the university. When I spoke to Akshay, I said, what would you like to speak about? He obviously didn't prescribe any formula to me. Then I said, what would be of help to the current students of the MPhil program? And I was just thinking about the days when I was a student. I passed out of RS after completing my BTech in computer science. And I used to think when I used to interact with teams and the organizers have given me 10 more minutes to talk about technical topics, and I'm going to talk about how one needs to learn new things as you progress in your career. Every day you have to learn new things, and I think that's a big advantage that we have here. And I was trying to figure out why Berhampur has that advantage. I think Berhampur, which is a small town, actually has a very cosmopolitan environment. When I grew up, I was in 5th standard. My father used to take me to the mutton shop, which is in the Medical College campus. There used to be a Muslim man who used to cut the mutton and sell it to us. And we used to be very comfortable talking in Hindi to him. There's a lot of people, I speak Odia, my mother tongue is Odia, but my wife's mother tongue is Telugu. Though we both are from the same community. And we're very comfortable with that kind of situation. I remember talking in Hindi to a teacher of ours who used to teach us in the primary school. So I think this place is very cosmopolitan. So as you grow up, you're made comfortable trying to learn new things, trying to be accommodative of different cultures and different needs. That's a huge positive when you grow up. You realize when you grow up and start your professional career. And the third thing related to memory, aptitude is memory. Somehow I feel all these 12 people that I've analyzed have some nuance like that. One of them who's in the US right now can actually remember the license plates of different cars that she has seen through this side. Somebody I know who is in Japan actually remembers thousands of phone numbers of people. The other person that I know actually doesn't store phone numbers on mobile phones. By looking at the number, he can figure out who that person is who is calling. So I think memory also comes as a strong point of people who grow up here. I'm not able to logically reason those out. I'm just trying to let you know what I found analyzing history of people that are from this location. I think you need to take advantage of those three skills related to aptitude. The second thing is openness. You know, consistently I have seen people from Berhampur not hesitating to try new things. Now I was in Belgium, it was -5 degrees centigrade, and we went into a restaurant, and they said, and I was in a hurry, and they said, I've got only one dish which I can give you right away, and I was in a hurry with my train from Berlin, and there was some dish, I could come via Delhi to Bhubaneswar because my Bhubaneswar-Bangalore flight got cancelled. So I think the openness will come in very, very handy in your professional career. I think it's a huge advantage that all of us have. Travel, it's related to travel, working out of new locations. You know, through my career, I would have visited maybe 25, at least have gone into the director level position. 7 of them have not been able to rise on the director level. You know, any technical people, there will be managerial people, doesn't matter. And I think you can relate the progress or the lack of the progress to the shortcomings that I want to talk about. I think it's important that, if you agree with me, I think it's important that you focus on those shortcomings if you have one of them, to ensure that you correct them before you start your career. Because that's going to really help you. The first one is oral communication. Why is it that people from Berhampur or people from this part of the country cannot speak that well? It's not the grammatical correctness. It's the, you know, the way you speak, the way we pause, the way our body language is when we speak. There is a big gap when it comes to from this part of the country to the rest of the country, to the rest of the world. I think all of you should focus on oral communication if you think that's a shortcoming of yours. And all of us grew up having those shortcomings, and the biggest thing that one can do is to watch TV or listen to some good radio programs. You know, I used to listen to this BBC radio programs quite regularly to ensure that my language and my pronunciation are correct. So I think oral communication is a big shortcoming. Many times the supervisors won't know how to guide you. Many times the supervisors, your bosses, would look up to you to get ideas. If you don't inspire, then your life becomes, professional life becomes a challenge. So that's a big shortcoming that we have. The third one is reading habit. I mean, honestly, the friends that I have, many of us don't read that. It is extremely important to read good literature. I'm not talking about novels. I'm talking about very, very good literature. You know, whether it's business journals, whether it's self-help books, whether it's autobiographies. You know, I think reading is an important thing, and that can probably help you to aspire, that can help you also in your oral communication skills. It's very, very, very critical. And the last one, which I'm extremely passionate about, is the health and mental agility. You know, many of us develop a tummy, become very slow by the time we reach the age of 40. It is absolutely a no-no. And what used to take me 3 hours to accomplish now will 6 hours. It can actually negatively affect your professional life. So I think health and mental agility related to that is a good habit is very, very key. And I think people, here like good food like me, so I love good food. Since the day I arrived, I've had 3 dishes of crabs and 2 dishes of prawns and all this. I love good food, but at the same time, you need to take care of your health. You need to be fit. That's very, very important. But I want to talk a little bit about my personal background to help you get motivated. That's the only objective. It's not to that. I grew up here. My father was a lower divisional clerk who actually never got promoted from the lower divisional clerk position. He continued to be the lower divisional clerk. We were 4 of us in the family, and obviously my parents never had a lot of money. He was in debt, and all the debt got cleared only after I started working. And coming from that background, if I can do reasonably well, today I lead a decent life. I travel all over the world. I compete with all the leading companies of the world, and I defeat them. I really beat them. Whether it's Accenture, whether it's IBM, whether it's TCS, whether it's Wipro, and these are people that I interact with from the US or from Europe or from Japan. All these different kinds of people that I interact with, and I really don't feel any inferior to them. I can stand next to them, shoulder to shoulder, thinking I'm at least as equal with them. So, if this is going to be possible, I think you should consider yourself very, very lucky. But Mr. Paula was talking about punch cards. When I started learning computers, I used to do the punch card typing actually. I used to make holes in the punch card, submit it to the mainframe, and wait for my results at the end of the day, which used to be typically a syntax error in my Pascal language. So, but I think considering that, you people are very, very lucky. All of you are surely from a much better family background. The IT environment has progressed quite well. The industry is very wide and vast. There is so much of opportunity. We're talking about, we do the planning for the next 15-20 years. We don't see any dearth of opportunities for people. So I think all of you should work on your strengths, take advantage of your strengths, work and improve your shortcomings, and create a great brand name for the Berhampur University. I think that is something you need to give it to him. He's going to retire in the next 3-4 years, but I'm sure he's going to watch this university very, very closely. So 15 years from now, when you all make a good mark, he will be the proudest man on this earth. Please go to the conference, and I'm sure you can do it. Thank you so much.
Chief guest of this function, Vice Chancellor of Berhampur University, Mr. Mahatma, Registrar, Dr. Rat, Chairman PG Council, Dr. Vishwas, Mr. Alumni, representing Mindtree, Dr. S.K. Rat, the head of the department, my distinguished colleagues present here, alumni, and student friends from the media. Dr. Das, who is the head of the department, requested me to speak on this occasion, but he has allotted 5 minutes to me. It is the greatest punishment of my life. Anyway, I will not take much of your time. At the outset, I congratulate those people, our bright eyed students, who have been instrumental in forming this MCA Alumni Association, and for the first time organizing a function, big function like this, called MILAN-2011. You know why? There is a computer science. In the meantime, we are bid farewell to 3 of our distinguished colleagues. Satish left for Uttar, Shiv Kumar left for Hyderabad, Balakrishna left for VA. It was a loss for Bumca, gain for Uttar, Hyderabad, and Vellore. We are recruiting students through this entrance test organized by us. Later on, the university authorities have decided to allot this responsibility to JEE, Joint Entrance Examination. am aware of the fact that this is the biggest department in India. Because it is the only department which has got 3-year course. MCA Part 1, MCA Part 2, MCA Part 3. All other departments are for 2 years. So 30 means 90. The biggest. But I only find that, as Mr. Larry was telling from experience, we have certain problems with our students. First problem, we said, the English they speak is very good. Second, they don't have the confidence. I have been always a judge, one of the judges in debate competition. I have never come across the NCA student coming to debate. In fact, I was searching for Indian NCA students. When we were students in 70s, the Senate hall was full with parents and participants. Now, total number of competitors in debate competition is 10 or 12. Within 1 hour, the debate is over. Positions are announced. Thank you. I don't know how many seminars and workshops Dr. Das organizes in the department. That is the most important lesson of the communicating skills they don't have. English is but they have to face a challenge. One of my nieces who were good students reasonably, after B.Tech they joined one Infosys, the other is Integra. The third student got Integra gets more salary. The right one is in Infosys, both in Hyderabad. So after 7 days, the second one telephoned me, Mamu, I want to leave the job because I cannot talk to my foreign clients. They are calling me dead of night. The English they speak, I cannot follow. I told him, you must follow. Even senior teachers are not in a position to articulate very well in English. Why do you bother? Your experience is that. So on this occasion, I speak. For science and technology, for the economic and social development of the country. He has Prime Minister initiated that science and technology should be utilized for the strengthening of the research. But even today, what you find, in spite of all his efforts, there is poverty, there is unemployment, there is illiteracy. Now, socialistic in fact. So, what are the public sector? In public sector, there is security. For example, I have joined as a lecturer here in 78. I will retire in 2014 unless I am retired otherwise or unless Jama interferes. So 78 to 2012 security. None of you have got that security. Could you follow? That is why you married a colleague who is getting some salary. I asked an IAS officer who was here, Madam, why is that they are getting married? Can they not maintain with 1 lakh? So she told me, I am an IAS, my husband and allied. We have job security. Who have to do their job security? So to think of in that way. So you have the challenge of not having job security. We have full job security. If I retire today, I will get 50,000 pension. Can you assume that? No. That is why you have challenges, and that challenges you have to convert into 55 favorite. If I go to zoology and talk about environment, I will demand 250. If I go for examination, everything. So after that, going up by cash work overtime. That is why Indira Gandhi banned overtime. No more overtime in public sector. Then Dr. Manmohan Singh, our Prime Minister, said, we have a huge problem in education because we don't have good mathematics teachers. Good mathematics. Mathematics here is the dream of all subjects. What are the type of students admitted to physics, mathematics, chemistry these days? Then who will teach you MCA? Who will guide you in future? Every parent, after they give the birth to a child, they say, I will make this guardian a doctor, this son an engineer, this son an MBA, this son an
So who will be political science? Physics, mathematics, geology. Could you follow? So this is a huge crisis that are being faced today in the whole country. Second thing is, the education gives you personality. What is personality? Not personality like Bumca or Sachin Tendulkar. A personality is an integrated personality. They are huge personality. We want an integrated personality, and integrated personality means it has two dimensions. Charles Hutton would say, looking at the mirror self. You, before coming to the office, you look at the mirror and say, how good you are. That means you perceive your personality through your own eyes. Second dimension is how others feel about you. I am speaking, 100 of you are listening to me. You definitely, each one has got some perception on my personality. That is one. So we now produce students who have that personality. Because if you go to a company, most of people go to a company because you don't have the public sector jobs. Public sector job is confined to NIT. That's all. No government job you get unless you have that competitive mindset and prepare for IAM, that's UPSC examination or some other examination. So what you need is two things: dress and address. Your dress must be prepared. You must speak well. Like the Nadi was telling. In Berhampur also we have many speakers wonderful. They will compete with anybody in India. Take the example of Mr. R.P. Padi, who is the grandfather of Mr. Panna Metal grandfather. He was a man of physics. He will teach you economics in his personal manner. Wonderful. Also become big due to achievements. Like Mr. Lyon was relating that you are the clerk. You should also know that I am also the son of a lower division clerk. I am a professor who are my brothers are engineers. So that is not an obstacle. That you are born in a poor family, that you belong to a middle class family, that you have got challenges, that you belong to a remote place, that is not event. I know one fellow from Bumca is the vice chairman of DIPRO, Mr. Senapati. I know Mr. Another company. Mr. Sahu, for your growth and development, only thing is required is your willpower, your hard work. Mr. R.P. Padi was the second vice chancellor, used to say, every student must read for 8 hours. I don't know how many hours students read. 8 hours a day for reading, 8 hours for rest, 8 hours daily work, 24 hours is available for everybody. 1 to 1. How to spend it? Because Mr. R.P. Padi, who was born in a very poor family in Chhatrapur, vice chancellor Berhampur, vice chancellor Rajasthan University. We had Divya Pandeyani, who was the first vice chancellor. He was the son of a sub-inspector of schools, became chief justice, became home minister, became advocate general, became vice chancellor Berhampur. If that was not there, we never listen to what like downsizing, outsourcing, getting faculty, recruiting for you perform as well. Teachers, you publish as well. Employees, you perform as well. So in this global breakdown, you have its echo in Bangalore, Chennai, and Delhi. One break. Like at one point of time, we were talking about France, European politics, and saying that France was far too. So the saying was, if France gets us cold, entire Europe needs it. That we are taking today each job opportunities for limited. We have 1.5 million jobs in the IT and IT related sector. Every year from India, we produce 1.5 million papers. And then, we are all happy. You don't take the load you take. That is why. So, you have the global...
now we will be felicitating all our secretaries and ex-secretaries of Berhampur University who have got a great contribution in our life. Definitely all of us will agree with that. So, may I request Mr. Jairam Pradhan to tell something on a few words. He is MPhil in computer science from JNU since 1984 and he is 1986 to 93. Started Berhampur University in 1993 and the first HOD of computer science department of BU. And his areas of interest is cryptography and network security. So can you please put your hands together?
Because the guest and the vice president has no time, we have already spent a lot of time discussing with the alumni or the students.
University of Hyderabad, all the students fellowship at University Bumca, presently associate professor at Department of Computer Science, University of Hyderabad, visiting professor or adjunct professor at Asian Institute of Technology, Bangalore, in BU, where he is currently he initially joined as the programmer in Berhampur University, Mr. Bumca Alumni. He joined this profession since 1989 and was involved in the computer center. He has decided from lecturer to teach he has been visiting faculty to different institutions over to Mr. Dion. He gets to So, maybe I would like to tell you one more thing is, today is the day when we had the national anthem, which has come like, in this form. It's exactly the same date when it has come in this Kolkata, and we are celebrating the 100 years of our national anthem. So, we just stand up for 2 minutes and get that. In fact, I was telling the rest to do that. So I think my chancellor and dignitaries on the dais and the alumni who could make it, and those who are artists today, and hundreds of alumni those who couldn't make it, but still they are enjoying each and every one. And maybe next year, we don't know, they will be interacting with us over video conferencing. I'm not going to thank each and every person because I know that how much effort people have put in. There are some people who work on the interface, and there are many those who work late. Because last time in Bangalore when we met, and the very concept came that why not meet here in the campus? Because all these years they've been meeting in Bangalore to all kinds of interactions that they carry over into the technology. And finally they are here. And basically to encourage the students to plan to having exactly 7 o'clock. They're very extremely sorry that the program was delayed for about 25 minutes. And I also thank our Reverend Bhavani sir, because I call him Reverend Bhavani sir. Of course, he's a registrar, but he's so close, I just call him Bhavani sir. And the chairman, Alumni, and our honorable guest from NIC, and director of NIC, K. Panda. I know that they are all busy persons, but when you invited for this occasion, I think they sort of relieved themselves to be here and enter the students. And I must also thank, I don't know whether we know about it or not, at this time, 2 of our students are going to, and he was telling that he was there in here for 6 hours, but then he flew for about 24 hours. And again, he traveled maybe for 4 hours.
blessing of my big. And they have a detailed plan. I think we are going to work out throughout the day, because there are many different interesting sessions to come. And by the end of the day, I think we will come out with a complete plan and we can follow the plan. So thank you so much. Okay. I also thank people, those who are taking care of this particular room, and our students, and many more, those who are interested. Of course, I think that we will perform. The auditor is not here, and the auditor. But thank you so much for giving your time. Thank you, sir, for all your presence, and I'm sure that we will come back to you in the evening and inform you about what happened throughout the day. Thank you so much. Also, present here, of course, our students have already formed equipment. Please join us for the lunch at about 1:30. It's going to be near our department. So please join us for the lunch. When the dignitaries are leaving, just a quick announcement, we are not done yet. We are going to continue.
In 1983, I was at Berhampur, Delhi, purchased some books on computer. I asked the bookseller, do you have books on computer? He told, computer क्या होता है? That was in 1983. When that teacher, our back, and honor, we were telling that keep on during those days, keep on the part was there. When I became a lecturer and was teaching the concept that what computer can do. That, like computer science department, three teachers were there. Dr. Mahatma, Dr. S. Pradhan, and Dr. Kumar. They were lecturers during those days. I joined here as a teacher, and we became a director to the department of physics. There was no room to deliver lecture. We are given a room at the top of the physics department. It might be known to your colleague, and he provided blackboard within 15 days, and that blackboard is fixed in that blackboard in this department. So this was the beginning of the department, and after that we got separated. He then vice chancellor, he told me that the total height is there. And during those days, the number of students were 60, 20. And now if we see the statistics of the department, at least we will find that 60% of them are outside India. So that was the beginning, not blackboard. And department, there was 25,000 rupees book in America, and that was on use. I tried to make it to library so that students will be used. I thought the vice chancellor in the year 1975, Indian vice chancellor told me, have you filed a case? I don't know. Then why you are coming? This was the statement of the Indian vice chancellor. Subsequent time had, it was on a rotation basis. But Israel had received, when I talked to the next vice chancellor, he wrote that how it is possible, because it was 6 years delay. Then that period also passed. Subsequently, next vice chancellor in 2001, when I became head of the department again, I talked to the vice chancellor that I want to use that book. Then he told, okay, you put this money. And that 1992 purchase book was used in the year 2002. Train would have taken during that year. And now, whoever is here, the alumni, members, I must have at least some class. And I told, when I started the area, I was teaching what computer can do. Now I am teaching what computer can do. You may not understand the basic thing of this. It is not, I in the house, and a lot of demand will go. Our department up to 2000, it was a very slow pace. But after that, we have teachers whom I taught here when I was in Berhampur University, and all of them are alumni. And the present students, the fourth-term students, I don't know. I mean, it's a difficult moment to talk with you.
Many of my students, in fact, they are very close to my heart. We are a student-teacher kind of thing. I became a teacher at the age of 23 or 22. I think 22. I became a teacher in university at the age of 22. And some students were 21, 20, that's it, around 11, 20. And then some of them are 28, 24 like that. So we never had a kind of student-teacher relationship. It's more of a brother-sister relationship. And I take the liberty of saying that they are all my younger brothers and sisters. I don't know whether what they feel. One of the examples I give in classes is that what is the difference between computer memory and human memory? I say that there are other differences which are written in the book, like it's an associative memory, it's a accessible memory, it's a this memory, that memory. And one of the differences is also we tend to forget, computer don't forget. And forgetfulness, yes, for some people it's a liability because I'm not able to remember. But take it from me, during the process of life, when you live life, you will enjoy this forgetfulness. You tend to forget things. If you cannot tend to forget, it speed up our memory. Now, if you don't use your memory again and again, I store it, I retrieve it, I store it, I retrieve it, it doesn't become stuff. You cannot retrieve the necessary things that is required. I work in a university where placement is taken for granted. I mean, people say that if somebody is not placed, it's a news in the campus. Companies come and tell me this, look, you have 100 participants, why only 60 students? I said, 60 students is out for you. How can I help? I can't do it. Now, there is no point in it. UGC has a special assistant package. It's given to some institutes. I'm also the coordinator of our program there. I spent lakhs of rupees there, but the way I spent, because of my training in Berhampur University, and the way I am processed there, and the way we spend the money, and the way he knows the other people do it, there's a big difference. The difference is that the mindset. The difference is that we know that how money comes and how much it should be spent. That's a story about it. But I come back to you. But Buna Lamana, but Soto Suatana, the outcome of the Washington ultimate aim is also different. The Dippo Washington of the Patra, out of the case. Out of the Washington Halimano, out of the Divo, because of Honor of the Washington. So Brahma goes in, that's the person, sort of the thing. Is it outgoing of the college? The Washington Halimano. Because possible thing, say, Washington of the for the Halimano. Outer of the for the neighbors. How another 2 more stocks, the 3 will fall. We fail it. We fail it. I have no hesitation in saying that we start that, but then we don't finish it. We don't finish it. We said that we are going after mechanical, we are going to technical interview, that and all that, finally are not able to clear it. That's final steps. We don't finish. We don't finish. That's it. We achieve up to 211, but 212 will make you to a different state. You are a different state. You are in a different gaseous state. You are touching the sky. You are going to the moon. You are becoming clouds. Everything else is possible, but you have to touch that 212. If you don't touch that, thank you very much. You are struggling on the same moment. That's the spirit. Never ever underestimate yourself. People are, I tell you, people are much more inefficient, incapable than us, but still they are in a better state. Thanks, no problem. But people should not take that as an outrage. Teachers, and they look back, we will really bubble with words and like to go on for hours. But I also understand, you have all come in the morning. Now I don't want to stand between your lunch, sumptuous lunch and meeting, and out now. And I'm also careful about the invited speakers that we on topics that some of the other ex-students are going to talk about. Very, very exciting stuff. I've decided I'm not going to go into the depth of a particular topic. I'm going to take the similar theme that I did in the morning when I spoke. And I'm going to relate myself to your shoes when I was a student. Things that have happened to me, and the kind of technologies that I've worked on. And maybe in the last 2 or 3 minutes, there are a few questions that you might have, I'll help them answer before I finally allow you to have lunch. Undergraduate computer science, very, very new. I went to Alumni for my counseling, came back, told my father that I had chosen Alumni. Warangal, he shouted at me. He said, why are you going out of state? Why not Alumni? So starting from there, for almost 4 years,
I got interested in 3 subjects. I remember those 3 subjects extremely carefully. The first one was discrete mathematics. I don't know if that subject is taught now or not. The second one is automata theory. And the third one is compiler design. These are most of the technology books. The only 3 books that I possess are these 3 books. All the others are books. The other technical books belong to my wife. So, clustered operating systems and clustered file systems. So, if you use the IBM Unix, there is clustered file system. Some of that code is written by me. Then, high availability is something that we did. Then, right around that time, Intel came out with a processor called Pentium Pro. And the Pentium Pro actually came in a 4-byte design. So, all about CPU. You know, the way the non-master interrupts were getting handled, some of the pages that got cached between the different paging systems were the things that we found when we started testing that Pentium Pro board on high-end Unix server. Now, based on the Pentium Pro architecture, we designed the waiting out for lunch right away, and we have yet to
and learning part. Booking already open. If anybody is interested, please contact. Number 2 is
You all organized for facilitating and inviting for witnessing this wonderful event. A big applause for all of the alumni for their tremendous effort in making this alumni as successful.
It is a great pleasure that we all have assembled here. I must thank to the organizing committee, Bumca.
Dear Bhutia sir to come over and say this. And due to some commitment, he could not attend the first alumni.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to say my views. First of all, I must congratulate the organizing committee and the alumni. It is a platform, alumni association is a platform to be connected, but it is not just like any social network like Facebook and Outlook. We have some objectives with any association. Just like the after the lunch session at Kaya, you should be a bit excited so that we can seek and share the information and we can enjoy the activity. Once again, good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon. Okay, so teaching professor, here some sort of economics we have to maintain, so I am feeling myself somewhat uncomfortable. But anyway, the thing is, we have to manage that. Anyway, I'm the first best PhD student, and I'm proud and privileged to say that as first best and successful batch, the 100% people got paid with very good grades, starting from government to all the public sector. I'm happy that I could be part of the Bumca today. I wish all the organizers it's a well organized one. I will wish that the basic continues in future. And students and part of students will have very good interaction so that the upcoming students will pass out coming in the future will have an opportunity to join in the business involvement in private. I wish you all the best and all the success in your life. Thank you.
Started from Berhampur University and in 2003 batch. I was very much interested to attend.
Hello. Good afternoon, dignitaries and my dear friends. Before getting into this cloud and security, let me go through the challenges, whatever is being provided by whatever is being faced by the enterprises. That the most challenge today which is being faced by the enterprise. Today we discuss on that one part. Access is resource and other aspects from remote systems. Take an example, an enterprise has different users like different employees. They want to access their protected resource remotely, or they want to access their resource from their home. At that time, they have to come. So today, the URL has come, thought about that line, and they are thinking on how to make it easy and how to outsource requirements. For because I want some more other. Take an example of what is involved. Involved has demand department, and each department has its own IT resources. You might can computer, identity of server classes, and server, and component department two servers. But sometimes component department may need more resources, but at that same time, the home science department may not be using those resources. So at that time, if you can use those resources without any problem, you will be able to possible. Cloud provides that facility there. Then another requirement we can provide a single sign-on. I log into an identity provider which provides different products. Then I can access to all my systems, all my Facebook, Google, Twitter, LinkedIn. Then I will be isn't it? So those are systems are provided. Security. Okay. Control of sensitive information in the cloud, and second was time provisioning. So take an example. In this one, I just already explained how the problem is there. Today, one employee is there in the organization. He is accessing cloud. He has the username and password, and he is getting access to the data. Tomorrow, he is leaving the organization, right? So how much time you need to log the system or user? If you take more than 1 second, there is a chance of taking the data, right? For taking over the data. So those are systems you provide here. That is in time provisioning. Within 1 second, when it's leaving the organization, at that time, within 1 second you drop it. You are thinking it has gone to another, but you would have said it Yahoo or somebody else, where that exactly is getting compiled. So after that you get a unique level of security of that one. So
This happened that are you asleep? Are you all in it? Are you all asleep? Yes. Asleep? Yes. Okay. So very good.
I'm working on networking technologies. I'm working on managing observation. But in that, what challenge is not? I have assumed that these are little understanding of classic courses. Very sorry, I have really little time to cover in 10 minutes after I made it. You would tell me that for various operating systems, right? What is that? What kind of program is it? Some program, right? Which platform should you use? If you use the IT that you use, which platform, which operating system? Only fine. Anybody in the lab? Anybody else in the lab platform? Sir? No one. Okay. Here we want Professor, here Jessica. Please, to work in various platforms, and I am committed to encourage them basic model. Okay. I'm proud that the client code that I wrote is still run in all the handsets, all the Micromax, G5, Lava, anything that doesn't say you are using a smartphone, which is a browser, which is an email client, which is a analyst client, which can play smart video. On the wedding anniversary, it was gifted a Samsung Galaxy S2. Thank you. Honorable guests and also our secretaries pointed out something on the along with the technical skills, you also need to improve your communication skills. That becomes one of the major drawbacks, especially from the eastern part of India. Especially for Korea guys, I've seen our team guys from Berhampur and all. Being from most of the guys from maybe from ODISHA or some problem because we don't use much English, so probably we are not good at it. Because we are afraid of esteemed teachers, seniors, and I am Berhampur. I'm the only guy at the Zoom who is non-technical. Though I have a technical degree, English to tell probably because I've been telling you, we all know that there is a guru. So, yeah, the guy who gave lectures before me is guru. I'm completely new to public that, but in the meantime, I've the communication skills that it doesn't help. And I have seen very good technically sound people who are far behind. So this is the era of communication. You have to improve your communication skills and you have to be a part. And there was time, 40 years back, during our father's time. That time, anybody who can speak English, say whatever English, used to be okay. But now being fluent English during our time. And in your time, it is not only fluent English, what is needed is the singing English. People call it singing English. I mean, it should be very nice to hear. Not only good English, not only fluent English, but it should be very nice. With a lot of idiomatic uses, a lot of verbal things you have to use, and you have to be very good at communication. Anyway, without wasting much time, may I request Mr. Narendra Alumni to come over stage and introduce some of the alumni who have taken so much pain to organize this thing. And it's my pleasure. Thank you.
The organizer, the main organizer is filling the company. So after this,
and for the last almost 1 year, I'm in the and yeah, I'm based 92-95. Mostly I've been working on the data communication, network protocols and operating system and some compiler work. That is my most of my property. Thank you.
I work in Cisco system and I don't have many other companies to work for. I just work for one company for 11 years and before that another company for 4 years. Before I attended the interview. So all those things you said, sorry, never attended an interview, so I will not know about it. But it is a good one. Thank you. That means that's it.
Yeah, myself Bumca, from 97 to 2000. I've been in Norway for the last 10 years. I work on different network security products like VPN for firewall, proxy, IPsec VPN, SSL VPN, identity, and identity security. So that's my core area. And the biggest achievement is I've already got my patent from US Patent Office. And another part. Thank you. I am 98. Currently working for Innomine. Basically, I've been into testing tools and slowly looking for product management. One thing I'd like to tell is that students,
always enjoyed the art of studying. So whenever you study or you work in a team, right, it's always not the whole team. It's always one or two guys who are them. Always learn from those guys. It will enrich you in a holistic manner. So that is my announcement. Maybe people that don't realize that I have grown up. It won't be a size this time. I will say it leads in movement. Still it has enough time.
Passed out in 2001, working for IBM, 7.5 years. That's it. Best of luck. Thank you. Thank you, Manoj. In 2001 also, so currently I am working for a distribution manager before I was working for quite a number of companies. Yeah, I'm into currently into DAS technology. Before that I was working for network and storage and some network technology. Thank you.
Okay, I think I have already introduced myself. I am Sultan from 2003. So, same speaker before the story. Everything about it. Anyway, I worked in that I was in campus in 2003. That after that I worked for 6.5 years before moving to Samsung, and I'm working in development lead. I feel really proud when two IITians, two guys from MIT Surat and one JMC guy report me.
Hi everybody. I'm Bumca. I founded in 2003 batch, and I've been working in networking and storage for 9 years. Yeah, I've been working in the networking, drivers and storage cybersecurity. And but the strange thing is when I started, I came out from the college and started something job. I didn't know about what C language and what are the things needed for the job basically. Then I came for the campus interview for the ZI. Then I cleared the written test, but I could not get into the interview round because I was not good in the C language. Then I felt I didn't feel bad about that, but I started that
I'm from 2000. Other things I told you already. Thank you.
Myself, Sadhana. I'm passed out in 2003. I'm working now currently in Sagarajekti, Bangalore. Having 6 years of development experience. Mostly worked in telecom, networking, and high performance computing. Thank you.
And again, I'm here, Mira from Samsung, Noida, since now 3 years. Yeah, from Berhampur. Yes. Right now I'm working in Samsung, Noida as a chief engineer since last 3 years, and my core area is mobile application. And before that, prior to that, I was there in Bangalore for 6 years in Motorola and Italy. And all those 6 years, I have not missed a single Bumca meet. Let me tell you. And I have gone to all Bumca meets. I have got those 6 different colored Bumca t-shirts also. So anyway, now I'm from the representation. Anyway, nevertheless, felt very homely of working coming over here. And I'm pretty enlightened and delighted that I got a chance to come over here. It's not always possible, though we want to come here. I'm not from Mali. I started my career with SPL and I'm still with SPL. So, very couple of days back I returned from on-site. So, I've been traveling always. The main motto, try to select a domain in which you can fit into. Once you find yourself there, take it and fit it up. Always remember that in the whole of your career as a professional, around 90 to 99%, the only work what you will be doing is communication. try to improve it, you will bring up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Mohan Pandey. I work for Nuclear University as an R&D engineer, and I work for 3G Centers. That's it. Thank you.
He is the person graduate mate. He is the only one who has cooperated throughout this assessment, and he deserves this applause. Yeah, you want to say?
It's not me, it's a team. Bumca will take.
Yeah, look at your voice. It was yesterday talking to us on phone.
4,004 was the clip.
2004 was that.
By Satyanar Mahapatra, 2000 deaths after. I think it's the surgery, it's plastic analysis. One company, I think. Okay, mobile application to transport person cellular like TLS cellular company ଏବେ South India काम କରୁଛି ଆଉ ସେଠି ଏମିତି ସ୍ଟାଇଲ काम କରୁଛି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଆମେ ଏମିତି ଦେଖିଲେ ଭିତରେ ପ୍ରାୟ ଅଲମୋଷ୍ଟ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆମେ ଗୁଣ୍ଡା ରେଗୁଲାର ମେମ୍ବର ଆମେ କେବେ ବି କୌଣସି ମିସ୍ କରିବୁନି କୌଣସି ମିସ୍ କରିବୁନି ସବୁବେଳେ ଯାଉ ଆମେ ଏମିତି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ରେ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ସାଧାରଣକୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରି ଡାକୁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଉଦ୍ୟାନ ସାର୍ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ତାପରେ ବର୍ଷ ମାନସ ସାର୍ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ମାନସ ସାର୍ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଆମେ କହିଲେ ଆଇଆଇଟି ବାରେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଅନ୍ୟ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସନ୍ଧାନ କିଛି କରିବା ଦରକାର ଆମ ଭିତରେ ଆମେ ବହୁତ କିଛି କିଛି କରୁଛୁ ଯୋଉଟାକି ଆମ ଜୁନିୟର ମାନଙ୍କୁ ହେଲ୍ପ କରୁଛି ଆମେମାନେ ଯାଇକି ସନ୍ତୋଷ କଲା ରହିଲେ ସେମାନେ ଆମକୁ ଏମିତି ସନ୍ତୋଷ କରିଲା ମୁଁ ସି ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଜାଣିନଥିଲି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ବେଟାଇ ରଖିପାରିଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଠି କରୁ ଅଲରେଡି ସେ ଜିନିଷ ସେମାନେ ହେଲ୍ପ କଲେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁକୁ ଯିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସେମାନେ କ'ଣ କରିବା ଦରକାର କ'ଣ କଲେ ସେମାନେ ଆରାମସେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ପାଇପାରିବ ସେଇମାନେ ବି ଆମକୁ ଗାଇଡ଼ କରିଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଫୋନ୍ କରିକି ଆମେ ସେଠିକି ପାଇଲୁ ଆମେ ବି ଆମ ଜୁନିୟରମାନଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ଗାଇଡ଼ କରିଛୁ ବହୁତ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କରିଛୁ ସେମାନେ ବହୁତ परफेक्टली गोटे सर्विस आटिट्यूड नहीं देलु सेटा हमर संभावना नहीं है सकाळे नदेले हम बापन लोग आलु उडी होटल गोटे प्रोजेक्ट चले बाटा रहती सब लोग आलु सौरव नदेले एबे मैं मैंने इवन घरे ट्वीट करली मु जाय से लोग नहीं गले हम अपने मते एबे संभावना विश्व को जल्दी जल्दी हम मुद्दा दिलो करी देखे जाओ मानव सागर गोटे नोटा हम आग्रह करना पालन विश्व को संचार कर सुंदरी गला तापर हम संतोष छोड़ू भाई अन्य इन्फ्लुएंस तापर एमिके भगवान को चलता मनोज भाई कि हमको रियल ग्रेट और मनोज भाई ने यूज करले एमान हमको ग्रेट सपोर्ट करले जोटा कि मुख्य प्रॉब्लम हम फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम है मनोज भाई आगे तापर की तो पॉलिटिकल लाइन में तो समाज बनाने के लिए हमें जो किसी प्रॉब्लम है आराम से पॉलिटिकल ସେଇଠି ଭିତରେ ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଆଶା କରୁଛି ଦେଖ ଆଜି ଆମର କାଲି କୁଆଡ଼େ ଯିବୁ ଜାଣିବୁ ତମେମାନେ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ପାସ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ସେଠିକି ଏଇଠି ଟ୍ରେନଟାକୁ ଫଲୋ କରିବା ଦରକାର ଆମକୁ ଦୁଃଖ ଲାଗିଲା ଲାଷ୍ଟକୁ ଲାଷ୍ଟରେ କୌଣସି ଭୂମିକା ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ ଆମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଭୂମିକା ନାହିଁ ଯୋଉଟା କି ବିଜେପି ଦୁଃଖ ବିଷୟ ଗୋଟେ ଆମେମାନେ ତମମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କରୁଛୁ ତମମାନେ ବି ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଆମେମାନେ ତମ ପାଇଁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କରୁଛୁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ଯିବାକୁ ପିଲା କେହି ନଥିବେ ତ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ଆମେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରୁ ସବୁ ସୁବିଧାରେ କାଲି ହୋଟେଲରେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ହେବ ଆମର କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ହେବ ତମେ କେହି ଇନିସିଏଟ୍ ନେବ ତ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷ ହେଇଯାଏ।
Hello everyone, I am Subraranjan Pandey from 2004 site. Currently I am working for MILAN and I am mostly working with finance. Thank you.
Hello, this is Lena. I work for Wipro Technologies. And my basic expertise is business management and specializing tools called BNC. And whatever technology or whatever application we are using, ultimately we have to use the service to that particular product. I'm into that particular area and expertise in the BNC. Thank you.
It is Kumar. I passed out there from 2008 and since 5 years I am with IBM. I work with SAP technologies and coordinate deployment. Thank you.
This is Rajesh. Rajesh Kumar Bristol, full name. Initial is J. Rajesh Kumar Bristol. Okay. Passed out J. Javid Rajesh Kumar Bristol. Okay. Not really good, okay. 2006 passed out. I'm from Sanjanagar, basically from Sanjanagar, passed out from here. And right now I'm with IQ software company. That's a product-based company. And there are two products. One is middleware and one is supply chain product. I'm developing that, revamping that new product. That's already developed, but right now the GUI and all I'm changing. And that's a small company. You can say that's a small company, and we are doing it BWT. That's a new API. That's a other stuff where we don't use the.
Hello everyone, I am Berhampur from Berhampur. Passed out in 2006 and currently I am working with ESSPL in Google Application and in Java Security Technology and domain is Mac Events and Automation. Thank you. Good evening all, I am Kumar, basically Prabhu. Currently I am working for Web Technology Hyderabad. My domain is layer 2, layer 3, switching and routing protocol. Thank you.
I am passed out 2009 and I am working for CBD around 2 years. And all the best for your support and to make this MILAN-2011 very successful. All girls, all juniors, all students, whatever, and all seniors. Okay. From 2009, I'm working in retail from and I'm working in retail bank for the European payment system. So I actually to form my signals to continue this. Thank you.
Okay, thanks sir. Relevant time of MILAN 2012 is,
And we have been observing that our seniors and super seniors, after completion of their certificate, they will move back to Bangalore. And they are struggling for about 1 or 1.5 years. After that, somewhere they are getting rejected. So, actually, we have to just tell, is this going to happen to us, or is there some exception, or where exactly are we lacking, or what we need to do? If you could tell, we will be ready. Thank you. Good question.
So, just if I understand correctly, the question is, my seniors are struggling here in Bangalore. What will happen to me?
and see what you need to do for that not to happen.
So today, the morning session somebody said, the only solution for your problem is hard work. So first you find out your problem, the way to be somebody did a record section, so like that you find out. So any said, the first thing is the
The kind of profile which was presented to us, it was not so qualitative and quantitative enough that if we present to our HR, that they will surely scrutinize it and will take it up. So, from my side, try to make your profile in such a way that if you are good into something, try to present yourself. Because the resume is the only option which will try to show what you are. So better first prepare the better resume and be ready.
Working in a company, you are not going to get it. It's as simple as that. So what are the gaps? In terms of that, right, I mean, there are three things we see. Smriti covered it brilliantly. The communication, that's the biggest problem that we have. And in fact, you guys are better than what we were when we were going to the, when we were going there, we were struggled more than you. We can try to help them out, give experience certificate, and this is asking me for my organization, and experience a number of people, and I'm taking the project. Okay, fine. There is nobody for that. We take people on project. If that kind of thing is possible, why don't you put a helping hand to them, so that experience comes. From there, it's impossible to get an experience there.
That go to their own life. And why you are getting such helping from the seniors? Why don't you maintain yourself? You don't have energy, you don't have qualification, you don't have your mentality. One thing. Every tomorrow begins with one worthiness and confidence. It has two hands, one confidence, one worthiness. Each hand you will see that is your upside. So when we can say like without anybody else, you try to yourself. If you are going alone, one snake comes to you, doesn't you save? You save yourself and you take help of others. So try to build up yourself, try to have your confidence. You will be helpless when you call the bar. Your parents are taken, you are there helping you, and you are grown now. You have the energy, you have the confidence, you have all that of what you can say, confidence on yourself, and you can do. Of course, only thing that they can help.
Just one more topic. I expect all of you send your helping hands for this kind of activities where you get introduced to people like them. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Srikanth. I mean, there was a lot of volunteer time, but he stood out. And thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Mohan, can I call for a quick word of thanks, please?
On behalf of the organizing committee, to the dignitaries who attended the meeting from the busy schedule, and I'd like to thank the university management for the constant support. I'd like to thank all faculty members and staff for their encouraging words, volunteers from the existing students. I'd like to thank all the alumni members who contributed for the event and also would sponsor us. And finally, I'd like to thank all the organizing committees for their constant support. They have put their heart, soul, and mind out to make this really a great success. And believe me, what happens on mistake, we will not result now.
सभी श्रोताओं से गुजारिश करूंगा, कोई भी शुभ काम शुरू करने से पहले तालियों की जरूरत होता है। तो एक जोरदार ताली और क्या बात है। और इस तालियों के गड़गड़ाहट को नजर रखते हुए कहते हैं कि समाजक से गहरा है तस्वीर, ये प्यार का इशारा है तस्वीर। कहते हैं कि समाजक से गहरा है तस्वीर, प्यार का इशारा है तस्वीर, सुख का किनारा है तस्वीर और दुख में सहारा है तस्वीर। आइए दोस्तों, फिर एक बार एक जबरदस्त तालियों के साथ शुरू करें तस्वीर से सभी प्यारे प्यारे श्रोताओं के नाम करते हुए और तीसरा गीत गुंजन से करेंगे। କିଛି ମାତ୍ରାରେ ଜିଣି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମୋବାଇଲ ଗାଡ଼ି ରହେ ତାହେଲେ ଆଜି ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ମୋବାଇଲ କରିବେ। ପୁଣି ଥରେ କେବଳ ଭଉଣୀମାନଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ଟିକେ ଭଉଣୀଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ भारी मजा लगे आलू से पूरे हुई शब्द आते
कॉलेज इंस्टीट्यूट यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेज को विवर्त आसली आज विशेष कर मोर पाखापाखि 5 वर्ष संपर्क
इतोवर फवारण्यासाठी घेतो तर अधिक सुंदर आजी मो प्रियार मोह ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମଞ୍ଚକୁ ଆଲୋକିତ କରିବି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର सुनाने से पहले इतना ही कहना चाहेंगे कि हजारों खुशियां कम है, कहते हैं कि हजारों जिंदगी भर रोलाने के लिए कहते हुए अभी अभी है फिल्म दबंग का खोपरा की मुनी बदनाम हुई। 84, sir. कंट्रोवर्सी समाज शक्ति बदलेगी ये मतलब एक भगवान नवचित्र लोगों को गोटे चिंता गोटे सब आगम मोर भूगोल भगवान डेडिकेट करा छाती लिखी तोड़ना भूगोल भगवान लिखित तोड़ना प्रथम लोकप्रिय गीत तो भीतर उड़ाई मो भीतर लोकप्रिय चलचित्र छाती लिखी तोड़ना चलचित्र गीत ଏ ନାଁ ଲେଖିଦେଲା ପରେ ଭାଇନା ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଅଙ୍କ ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା। ଖାସ୍ କରି ସମ୍ମାନୀୟ ରାସ୍ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ଜୋରଦାର ତାଳି ହଉ ଯେ ଆମକୁ ଆମନ୍ତ୍ରିତ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟିଏ ଫୁଲର ଗୋଟିଏ ସୂତାକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ରାସ୍ତାଙ୍କ ଅନୁରୋଧ ଅଛି। कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ा बाबू बोलू एक तो स्वाभाविक उत्साह है हम दो जन मैडम तक बैठ के ताली हो
Last time we had performed very well in our travel lady sister. She has very well performed in our travel lady sister.